What is going on, everybody? We're back. I forgot my intro. Yo, I'm Casey, and we're back again in the I forgot the name. BlazeAndCaves, the BlazeAndCaves Advancement Pack thing. This is episode 2. I already recorded last episode, which is public right now on this very same YouTube channel. And if I remember correctly, I counted 30 achievements, 30 advancements made, which puts us at 2.5% done with this world, or the challenge rather. So this time around, I'm gonna try to actually hold on. Let me readjust the mic real quick. All right, mic has been readjusted. This time around, I'm gonna try to actually find a spot for a base, which means I need to get everything that I need to get done here at the village, so I can start moving on to the next spot. I can't stand in one place and hope that everything just gonna find its way or works out. Boom. First advancement. The garbage will do. Craft a composter using wooden slabs, then place it. Well, I don't really do that, but... Oh, I should have went to bed. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna go to sleep, so it's gonna be rise and shine in the morning. Last episode, I got 17 views, which I'm not mad about. I will take anything, honestly. The fact people clicked on the video and decided to watch it in the first place means more to me than the amount of number of views that I did get. I don't want to go too serious with my YouTube channel. Even if I sometimes do want to take things more I don't know if professionally would be the word, but this being my plus channel, I want to take things more casually with it. So I realized that it's not that big compared to my main channel. And even then, my main channel mostly got said numbers from the stuff that I used to do in the past, like my old content, which I barely do anymore. With the plus, it started out as a channel for me to just upload additional content on, like behind the scenes or bloopers, that type of stuff, which I did get to do with 2 videos. Do I remember them from the top of my head? There was the Guess the Casey video that I got to upload the bloopers and comparisons. I really love those, just doing those and edit. And then there was some other blooper. I swear, there was some other blooper that I did upload on this channel. Maybe. Either way, then there's also things like compilations and stuff. That's also fun to do. But yeah, that's what my channel was for initially. And then I started slowly uploading more stuff, such as smaller videos, like 2-3 minute videos, clip dumps, where I just like take all the clips that I've had with my amazing friends and just like edit it all into one big montage. That's also really fun to do. We have like great laughs sometimes. Xeon mostly ends up joining voice chats and asking like everyone if we can just like party watch the clip dumps. They just love revisiting all that old stuff. Let's see. I did get some. I'm not ignoring the chat. I did get some stuff. Hit him up with a stick. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Harry Potter. I assume. Dead don't die. Kill a zombie. I get more rotten flesh because I totally need it. Monster hunter, I'm used to that one. Kill any hostile monster. Just keep swimming. Go for a swim. I assume that's when I fell into the water. That's my bird, by the way. He might be a little loud sometimes, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Stairs. No! Craft some stairs. Okay. Let's see. What else can I get? Let me collect the door. Because I'm pretty sure there is an achievement for, yep, having a door. We'll take the torches, actually. Will be handy. But as I was saying, with the Plus channel, I'm uploading this series here. Not only to try and grow the Plus channel even more, but to kind of not feel so restrictive with the things I can do. Because with the main channel, I put a little bit of like an expectation for myself to kind of just be as funny as I can with the most amount of edits and maybe like longer term videos, which I do realize that nowadays is not really ideal, especially with all the like TikTok and YouTube shorts that kind of got popularized along the years. But as I've already established, numbers and like statistics aren't necessarily my top one priority right now. People don't go to a theater expecting to see a TikTok compilation, and that's kind of like my mentality. I want to put out something, even if it's a little bit cinematic, so I will do that. Whether that's going to be 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I will do it. It won't be easy most of the time, but that's the beautiful thing. If it's easy, then there's no challenge. I think I collected what I need to collect from this place. I can start figuring out where to go. I'm gonna utilize my my bundle actually, because I didn't get any backpacks and stuff, so I need to store some. Can you stop pushing me? So I need to start. Yeah, like that is gonna be. I need to find things that are like the most stackable and just put them all in one place. Like these. 3 composters. Yeah, I actually don't know how to say it. A blessing of a flower. Yeah, that should go there. That there. Copper, snow block. Spruce. I know this might not be the most engaging of gameplay, but I did make a promise to kind of be more or less editing. That is, made that word up. Because I did notice in a lot of the edits that I do, I rely too much on me just like saying stuff which leaves a lot of gaps in between my sentences, and then I have to edit out my gaps like I'm doing right now. Oh, spring in your step, 50 experience. Jump 1000 times, and this one is craft a door to stop monsters from entering your house. Yeah, I leave a lot of gaps between my sentences instead of saying or That's kind of my filler. My filler to the sentence. So I'm trying my best to avoid that. I want to be able to use not necessarily a run-on sentence, but just a full sentence from start to finish, end it, and move on to the next. Okay. Wow. High stakes. The stakes are high for this advancement. For eating a steak, which gave me more steak, and full stomach for filling up my hunger bar. Fill both your hunger bar and saturation level. And I get experience. Cool. Oh, pumpkins. In snow? That's perfect. In the previous video, I showed a clip of me finding a snow biome. And I legit said, if I find a pumpkin, it's gonna be over or something like that. And yeah, I just did. So let me craft a shovel and I can get some snow. Do I have wood? Yes, I do. I need more wood though. Do I have sticks? Maybe. How do I see the full bundle? Can I see the full bundle? Oh man, can I not? That's a bit of a bummer. Because I think I did store some sticks there, but that's fine. I'll just craft some more. This is my first time really using a bundle. Like, this world will also be really helpful for me to understand what's going on with modern Minecraft. Because I am out of the loop. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that, but I'll mention it again. Yeah, I can throw this away. Oh yeah, I need to shear it, don't I? I don't have iron. That's fine. I'll just collect the pumpkins. And then whenever I set up base, I can go ahead, craft a shear, and do that really easily. And maybe, if I'm lucky, do it with the iron golem too. So yeah, really, really handy. Need to store some stuff. Not the sticks, not this time around. Let's put more. What can I put? There we go. I should probably eventually get. Like this is really like future planning. But a shulker box would be really nice. Ooh, that's a stray. You don't see those often. And that is an Enderman. I'm so used to pressing a single button and zooming in on my screen, but I don't have that, so I gotta just deal with it. I'm trying to be as vanilla as possible with this one, but if need be, I can always just add mods. That could include mobs, but that you get the point. Oh, look at that! Just a single flower by itself. Oh, there's little comets. That's cute. Okay, I see coal right there. I'm still stuck in this very winter wonderland. I need to get out of it as soon as possible. I want to find someplace nice. I already did a bit of a winter home before. And also, a winter home will not provide me with... Ooh, no. Get me out of this place. Will not provide me with a lot of mobs that I can use for food and stuff. And I don't like powdered snow. Powdered snow is my enemy, just like how I just got stuck right there. It's like quicksand. I never really liked quicksand. I need to... You have to excuse me for that little pause. That felt a bit awkward on my end. But I was just thinking of a possible idea for a base I can do. The I thought about it a little bit more, and I think some sort of trophy house could be a good starter, and then from there I can see if I want to make a new house or stick with the trophy. Because it would be really on theme to remain with the trophy house. I don't think I can mine that with that. No. I'm gonna need iron. Since this whole world is made for advancements. This place is kind of nice, especially during nighttime. Like that, I see. Ooh, the sea calls to you. Find an ocean. Nice. Right there, there is a spruce biome, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a spruce biome. Either that or a dark wood. Where does dark wood spawn? I'm not too sure. Again, I don't have most of the Minecraft knowledge just on the top of my head, so you'll have to excuse me if I get some things wrong. But I'm pretty sure this is spruce. I don't know where it went. Yeah, it's spruce. Cool. I can't leave a tree hanging like that. I might have lived in a spruce place once. I don't remember the base though. Oh no, I do. It was for a Pokemon mod world. Specifically Calomon. I lived in a spruce place and I was looking for my favorite Pokemon. That being Weavile. Which means I had to go and find a Sneasel. And Sneasel spawn in taiga biomes. And I remember just standing there, running around, and just doing small builds and chores while I wait for a Sneasel to spawn in. Unfortunately, I don't think a Sneasel ever spawned in, so that kind of sucked. And then the world/server got sort of corrupted later on. It just ended up not having enough RAM and storage to store the world itself. And we couldn't upgrade it at that moment. So we had to just accept the fact that we couldn't play on that world anymore and just move on to the next one. Luckily, this world is all locally, not hosted. Just locally played. It's all offline. I don't know if I will ever bring any of my friends along, but I'm pretty sure I saw a feature on YouTube where I can do polls so people can like vote for their option. So I might do a poll and ask on the video itself if I should bring friends along, like every now and then. It's like a little cameo. You might see like some familiar faces if you're a regular fan of mine. But as of right now, I want to keep this world as single player as possible. So this way, all the progress doesn't feel relatively cheated, if you catch my drift. I want all the progress to feel legitimate and not without any external help. Kill that sheep! Kill that sheep! Yes! Thank you. No, don't kill me. I noticed on the previous episode that my volume was rather quiet. I had to raise it up a bit. So for this episode, I've already raised up my volume on OBS in hopes that it will sound much better. I will go back in editing and add a little bit of a denoise in case of some background noise and stuff. Because I noticed my local town might be having a little bit of a celebration. Not sure what it is, but I hope that they're having fun. This lava looks really nice with the shaders. I've always been a big fan of bright colors, so that's nice. I think a rabbit just died next to me. Oh well. The sun is coming up. I hope I can find a spot for a base. That's kind of my my goal right now. Just find a spot for a base, because I've been really lacking with the advancement part of the challenge. I'm really sorry. Oh wow, that's not good. Get me out of here. I do not want to be in powdered snow. This is why I can't live in a snowy biome. I'm sorry, you guys. Get me out of here. It's all powdered snow. It's all powdered snow. Yo! Yo! Get me out. Oh my days. I need to get out of here as soon as possible. Maybe I will live in the taiga. Oh! Where am I going? I'm gonna start the new story of Undertale like this. I was preferably hoping for plains. A plains biome is always very open most of the time, which allows for very easy building. And I would love to be able to just build multiple structures and whatnot. I would also love to mess with redstone. I don't get to do that very often. Where am I going? Where am I? I just keep going down. This is generally the worst update Minecraft could have ever added. I'm in a cave. Welcome to the underground. Yo, get me out. I don't have a weapon. I don't want to fight you. The last thing I want to do right now is get my first death on day 2. I'll make a bit of a judgment myself whether or not I will require to do a bit of editing to like cut out some small moments. But for the most part, I will genuinely try to keep it as raw as possible. Oh man, not again! Not again! This is upsetting. This is really upsetting. There goes my shovel. If anything happens to me in snow, I just gotta dig it out with my hand. Unless I make a new one. I should make a new one. I'm gonna play it safe. What I could do is just start traveling on the trees like Tarzan. Oh my. There's snow for days. I would have been here forever. I will be here forever. There's nothing. There's nothing. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these that I was talking about. I found the igloo that I was talking about in episode 1. But this one doesn't have the thing underneath, does it? I don't think so. Oh well. Sometimes they have a little contraption underneath where you can find a zombie villager. I will take the redstone torch though. That might come in handy. It's hard to tell. You can't stack beds. Yeah, no, you can't. That's fine. Time to keep on walking. Alright, we have made it to this little small plains area. But it is unfortunately still surrounded by so much snow. I might have to just keep on venturing until I find a bigger plains area. I generally do not think I can work with all the snow. Oh, is this what I think it is? It might just be. Happy trails. Discover trail ruins. Yes. This is where you can get a brush and start what's it called? Archaeology, yes. This is where the archaeology stuff is. I believe, yeah, I have a copper. And I have a feather, and I believe I need a stick. Which I already used up, so I can make another one. And if I put these together, I get a brush. Now, I don't think this one is suspicious. It's not. But there should be some suspicious ones, like deep, deep down. And I can do a little bit of archaeology. I will have to mention that I did walk all the way to here. There was no cheating. A little bit of a flash warning. I will have a sped up version of all the walking that I've done just on the screen right now. It was a bit tedious up until the ice area, and then when the ice path came along, it was way easier. I believe that is the suspicious one, is it? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. And I get a wooden hoe from it. Ooh, and I get time to farm. Great. Combo. And time to farm opens up the farming tab, which I find all the stuff such as the full stomach, vegetarian, eat every type of fruit, vegetables, and any sort of plant matter. Eat every type of meat, even if uncooked or rotten. Ooh, that's not going to be good for uncooked chicken, raw chicken. Is this one suspicious? Oh, it's not. It's a little bit hard to tell with the shader pack, but it's okay. I will have to surround this with a bit of cobblestone, or else the water will get a bit in the way. And I would not like that, actually. And I'm pretty sure these structures go like way down into the ground, and you can find things like bricks. We stumbled across a structure like this in another video of mine that I have yet to release. And I was pretty confused because that was the first time I encountered this structure. Ooh, that must be suspicious. Oh, yes it is. I'm gonna get a golden thing? Or is that a dandelion? Ooh, I was so close. This water is really tricky. Ooh, what is that? I think it's yellow dye. I need to clear up my inventory. Dang. Let's see. Yep, it's yellow dye. Cool. Ooh, another suspicious one. What is that? That is... Ooh, a smithing template. Host armor trim. Raiders of the Lost trim. Carefully excavate a smithing template from the trial ruins. And good looking treasure. Find a smithing template. Cool. And I get experience from that. This suspicious stuff is going to be really useful for a lot of the advancements. Because it will give me stuff that I wouldn't normally come across. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a really long time. I'm going to make ladders. Because I would say I'm going to be needing those. Like a lot. Okay, let's make a few sticks. No, not a button. And I just go ahead and I make ladders. I think I'll be needing more than that. Let's go for one more. Let's see how much that will give me. 12. Alright, yep, that should be good for now. Let's get the ladder. There we go. Ladder Climbers Incorporated. Climb a ladder. And I also got bricks. Fire up that clay. And I got additional bricks for it. I assume I mined a brick block and I collected that. Ooh, terracotta. That's gotta be an advancement. Maybe not. You know, it's okay to be mistaken. I need to be extra careful because at any moment I could, yeah, just flood this place. I will say I'm not finding a lot of those ruined ones. Not the ruined ones, the suspicious gravel. Which sucks. Because I would love to keep finding more. There goes that pickaxe. I will have to check. Is my brightness on full? It's not. Ooh, I am so sorry for everyone with the video. I mean, it didn't do much of a change, but it should be better now. I'm not too certain if I can find anything that useful here, but I will take what I can get. And in this case, that would be a lot of blocks and sometimes suspicious gravel. If I remember correctly, my friend JB told me that these structures are actually quite big, so I'm hoping that I don't spend too much time on this. I wouldn't want to drag out the video. But hey, I think I found another one. I would be so correct. And I believe that is some pottery stuff. Yeah, burn pottery sherd. Using a brush, carefully excavate a pottery sherd from a suspicious block. Nice. Let's get more ladders up in here. Right, let's store some stuff that I won't be necessarily needing. Let's make sure I didn't put anything there by mistake, like the ladders. And I can store the hoe too. Ooh, nice. It's an Aurora Borealis. A green one too. Looks really nice, really amazing. Let's get an F1 shot of that. Oh yes. Look at that with the comets, the comets as well. A little cloud in the way, but that's okay, you know? Nothing can be too perfect. That's a beautiful shot right there. Oh yes, great stuff, great stuff. Oh, I believe we stumbled across 2 suspicious gravel this time around. That seems like light blue dye, possibly cyan dye. Nope, I was mistaken. It's white dye. It's the lighting that makes it more blue. And then there is some seeds. Specifically beetroot seeds. I'll take it. As I said, I'll take anything at this point. It's very early on and everything is good right now. I'm just looking forward to when it gets to later on in the game and I have to do specific episodes for specific advancements. That will be a challenge and a half, I will say. Because I know that there are going to be really very specific advancements that I will have to spend a lot of time on. And I'm hoping that defeating the Ender Dragon wouldn't be the end of the game. The end of the challenge will always remain as finishing off the entire advancements, which I believe are 1,202 advancements. That is this world's challenge. Oh no! No! I destroyed a suspicious one. Man, I'm the fool. And I believe that is another suspicious one right there. For pottery. Great stuff, great stuff. Just what I need. Ooh. Stone bricks. Specifically cracked and non-cracked. And I just broke another one because... Sure. That's just me. Clumsy. I will say, they definitely made a sound that makes the soul hurt when you hear it. For when they drop and they break and you just can't get it back now. Is that clay? Did I just get clay? Yes, sir, I did. Speaking of, is this a clay block? No, it's mud brick, which is not the same thing. I wonder what the lore is with the trial chamber stuff. I haven't been caught up with game theory at all recently. And by recently, I mean in the past maybe 4 years? But as far as I remember, Minecraft is meant to be this post, not apocalyptic, but just this really stranded place. Far away from any living, active society. With a lot of players that used to roam this place. Or rather, just humans in general. And if I remember correctly, it was theorized that the Endermen are said players. And they've been turned into said Endermen from whatever corruption got to them. This is me paraphrasing from what I remember. I could be completely mistaken. I do realize that I didn't actually get to find let me try that again. I do realize I didn't get to find a spot for a base, nor did I get to actually do the base. But time is running out and I'm spending too much time on this video already. Hopefully, with enough luck, next episode I will actually get to find that so-called plains biome and start my little trophy base. I didn't have this episode go to waste as I've collected a fair amount of advancements and I have found little, what was it called? A trial chamber? I believe it was called a trial chamber. A trial chamber ruin thing. Trial ruins, I believe it's called. Trial chamber is a whole different thing. Which meant I got not only to explore this more, which I didn't fully get to do last time in the other world, but also get an additional few items for advancements as well, which is, remember, the main goal of this challenge. I'm dragging this outro for way too long. Yo, I'm Casey, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.